World Game is a coach's game about creating inside of ourselves a vision for a world consciousness tipping point and assisting all of us together to reach that. Now, so it's a genuine game for empowering people to create the kind of world they want to live in and to assist their children to do the same. This is something that is very exciting because as soon as we get into the contribution game, our talents open up. So for people wanting to become very effective for themselves, this is like creating a tipping point to your own empowered state. Now, what is the game? It's 1,000 games. Everybody picks an area that they have a strong purpose in, a place where, if I could affect that area, my heart would open up. So we're playing a game together, and we get together every 3 years in a beautiful site. This time it's Antalya, Turkey, on the beach. There's mountains behind, there's Mediterranean blue in front, and there'll be about 300 people there, each interested in a specific area of human development, from education to leadership to teams to working with health to working with medical coaching and couples coaching. But more than that, how do we really assist our communities? And people get together in these teams, they genuinely learn from each other. We've got great team coaches who assist these meetings. And then this time, there'll be a one-day course called World Game Coach. So this is a 4-day event. And it's very, very low price. We're bringing coaches together and we know they're paying the cost to get there. So both the site and the course are as low as we can provide for the cost of people coming. And we're cheering on our coaches. We're giving them a chance for really seeing, how can I create a world tipping point? Now, tipping point is a very interesting idea because all of us know that there's times and places where you start to use a technology, suddenly it's about 10% of the people around you using it, and then overnight the whole company changes. Everybody's using that technology. For example, cell phones, or even the internet. Well, we're doing exactly the same thing, but we've discovered that when it comes to inner development, like coaching development, as we work with leaders, it only takes about 3% of any community, only 3%, to get impassioned, to get committed, to build that level of engagement. And everyone around wants to play. We keep it fun, we keep it light. This is a game. We want to create games for ourselves where we've got a scorecard. We're saying, I'm going for this, and everybody around us wants to cheer. Well, we open it to everyone in the community. Most of them are Erickson coaches, but some of them are people who are coming from corporations taking a look. Do we want coaches? And some of them are also trainers. We'll have about 100 trainers there from the Erickson community, from everywhere, as well as partners, people who are in different parts of the world. See, remember, Erickson is in 45 countries around the world. So when the coaches get together from 45 countries and the trainers and the partners, we have some amazing conversations. What we pay attention to, we get more of. And so if we're paying attention to what the world needs, we're also paying attention to what we need. It's a mutual process. We get empowered. And this is a framework that builds empowerment really into our bones so that you never forget. You never sort of go back to the old mundane, humdrum, this is how it is. You never go back to the cynicism or the it's not going to work mentality. You now have partaken of a vision that shifts your relationship with everybody. The last one was 3 years ago in Bali. It was incredible. Many of the games that were started there are ongoing. There's education games going on all over the world where teachers are being provided coaches as they're working in some difficult communities. There's entrepreneurial games. Entrepreneurs are being assisted to help communities in impoverished areas, but also help people to build better team structures into their companies. This one coming up, let me just tell you the framework. April 11th, we start. So this is we have a gala opening evening on the beach, and we start right into the conference on the 12th. We've got a variety of very interesting speakers in specific areas, and we're starting the team structures. People are forming teams. The 13th, this really amplifies. People build their games. And on the 14th, we have the World Game Coach Program. 15th, there's a whole variety of other structured programs people can partake of if they stay. And on this 16th and 17th, I have an advanced team coaching program. So this is to assist people to really bring this to teams. And it even continues on. Myself and Peter Stepani will also work with a wonderful program called 4-Quadrant Quantum Thinking, which is about expanding your ability to hold a big space for people. So that's the structure of the world. April 11th through 15th is the core. And I want you to join us. Come and play the world game.